What's up, everyone? It's Tech Trooper 64, and today is January 7th, 2016. And today, Oculus, the company who is making their very first product, the Oculus Rift VR headset, has officially announced the price of the Oculus Rift and when it will be coming out, and that pre-orders are available for the headset on their website. And the price, I'm not a big fan of it. And I'll get into it why I am. I'm not. Sorry. Anyway, the retail Oculus Rift will cost $599 US. Oculus VR announced today, and pre-orders will be available on their website and is available live. And as you probably expected, the flood of traffic is making it difficult to load the site. The Oculus will be available in 20 countries around the world and will be limited to one unit per customer. Oculus is expecting to start shipping the Rift on March 28th and plans to bring the headset to limited locations at select retailers in April. The company said in a blog post today, the Oculus shop appears to be showing an estimated ship dates depending on when you pre-order. Shortly after pre-orders are live at 11 a.m. yesterday, the website said the Oculus headset would ship in March, but later began saying April and then May. Shipping costs will cost $30 on top of the $599 price, which does not include sale tax. Oh, but don't worry, all that price point will be worth it because it comes with a copy of Lucky's Tale, a platformer developed by a developer named Playful and published by Oculus. And CCP Games, never heard of them either, is developing a space dogfighting game, Eve Valkyrie, which I keep hearing is being really using the Oculus Rift to its fullest extent. And it'll also include an Xbox One wireless controller and the Oculus Remote. Last week, Oculus delayed the handheld Oculus Touch controllers to the second half of 2016. Oculus said that 100 games, including Minecraft, will be available by the end of the year. And 20 Rift exclusive titles will be available from Oculus Studios. And this should also be noted, pre-order customers can reserve a spot in line for Oculus Touch pre-orders, which you can see a demo below in the link in the description if you want to go see it. Oculus VR co-founder Palmer Luckey said yesterday that pre-orders require no deposit and that customers won't be charged until their headsets ship. Yeah, great. And on top of it all, oh god, the requirements for an Oculus Rift are mind-boggling to me. Your computer, yeah, you need a PC, that's right. You need a NVIDIA GTX 970 or an AMD 290 equivalent or higher, an Intel Core i5-4590 equivalent or higher. It doesn't really list any AMD CPUs, so you'll have to read into that. But anyways, an 8GB RAM or more, HDMI 1.3 video output, and I love how specific the USB ports need to be. 3 USB 3.0 ports and 1 USB 2.0 port. Yeah. Windows 7 Service Pack 1 64-bit or newer, so it can work with Windows 10. And, of course, and I think, this is a good idea and a bad idea at the same time, but Oculus will be partnering up with other type of computer distributors like Dell and Asus, and I think there's one more I'm missing, but anyway, to release Oculus certified computers that will already have all the specs you need for the Oculus Rift to run. And not just that, they will be tested by Oculus to ensure that they deliver a great experience with the Rift. And it'll cost $149.99 or $1,499, so $1,400.99. Yeah. And those will be available starting in February. So, oh great. And this is something I want to point out in the Polygon article that they point out, and I want to actually highlight. I really want to highlight because it's going to bring up to the point that I want to bring up later on. Other companies are set to release competing VR headsets soon, Valve and HTC are to release the Vive headset in April, while Sony's PlayStation VR is scheduled to arrive for PlayStation 4 in the first half of the year. Now, there was an update from Palmer Luckey, the CEO of Oculus, that commented on the Rift's price on Twitter, saying that Oculus is not making money on Rift hardware. At the $599 price point, high-end VR is expensive, but Rift is obscenely cheap for what it is, Luckey added. Oculus continues to sell through its pre-order stock. As of the evening of January 6th, the Oculus shop said new orders wouldn't ship until June. So they're sold out of pre-orders, which surprises the living fuck out of me. And I'll explain in a minute why. Okay, so after that whole mouthful of explanations, let me explain why I think Oculus Rift is not worth it. And I don't think VR is going to flop, but I think Oculus Rift is going to flop. And here's why. Now, first off, the price. Now, Oculus Rift so far has been advertised as a PC exclusive device. Now, they have confirmed last year with Microsoft that it will work with the Xbox One, but we don't have concrete information about that, how it works with the Xbox One, if you can only connect it with the Xbox One or with a PC one at a time. We don't know about that. Now, what I don't like is the price, which you probably noticed. That the price for the Oculus Rift is ridiculous to me. And ridiculous to the rest of the internet. $599 for an accessory. And if an accessory for a piece of hardware that you need to run it is $600, you already don't want to know what it's going to cost to get a PC running Oculus to the perfect specs. Now, you could go on and buy that $1,500 bundle that Oculus is offering with other PC distributors, but why would you even want to? Like, it's already a big pill to swallow. Now, that's actually one reason why I don't like PC gaming. And that's why I think that the Oculus Rift is better off staying as a PC exclusive accessory rather than expanding to Xbox. Because I think Microsoft would do a lot better than Oculus is at advertising their Rift. Now, here's why. Because PC gaming has always been the most expensive medium of gaming, if you ask me. Now, yes, games are cheaper on Steam, but you got to realize something, you PC gamers and PC elitists. You got to realize something. You already have to spend $800 or more to get a PC that's capable to run those games at console. I'm not going to say every console game runs perfectly, but at least at 60 frames a second or at least a good frame rate that's playable and still look good. You need to spend around $800 on a PC. I've asked people and I said, what if Microsoft and Sony or Nintendo one day released a new console suddenly that can play all your games perfectly, but is $900? Would you want to spend that? They all told me no. Nobody wants to spend $800 or $900 unless they're really into tech and they really want to play PC. But that's why. And you know what? That's why I think Oculus should stay as a PC exclusive accessory, because it goes along with the PC is super expensive bandwagon. It's like, hey, you can buy your super expensive PC and buy your super expensive accessory. It just makes sense to me. And you know what? Oculus, I think personally, you shot yourself in the foot with making it $599. Because PlayStation VR is going to be less than that. We don't know the price. We don't know when it's coming. But I can already confirm to you guys, and I will make a video if I'm wrong, and if Oculus Rift does end up being good. But I will tell you right now, Sony will price the PlayStation VR at a way better price. My guess, and I'm putting money on this, my guess is $300 at the minimum and the maximum $400. Oculus, you guys shot yourselves in the foot, and come when the two headsets will compete with each other in holiday 2016, PlayStation VR is going to kick your ass. I know it will. Anyway, just tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. I really want to know what you guys think. Do you think PlayStation VR will do better or Oculus? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.